Hello friends, today we will learn about rational numbers. We will learn about rational numbers, properties of rational numbers, representation of rational numbers on number line, and rational numbers between two rational numbers. We come across simple equations to be solved in mathematics. For example, the equation x plus 5 equals to 12 is solved when x is equal to 7, as this value of x satisfies the given equation. Here, the solution 7 is a natural number. Now for the equation x plus 7 is equal to 7, which is solved when x is equal to 0. If we think only natural numbers, equation 2 cannot be solved. To solve equations like number 2, we took the number 0 to the set of natural numbers and obtained the whole number sets. But whole numbers will not be enough to solve the equations like x plus 15 is equal to 7, as x is equal to minus 8. So we took positive, 0 and negative numbers in the set. Now think the equation 3x is equal to 2, which is solved when x is equal to 2 upon 3, which is not an integer or whole number. The solution 2 upon 3 is a rational number in which 2 is a numerator and 3 is denominator.
Now let us look properties of rational numbers. Number 1. Closure property. If we add two rational numbers 2 upon 7 and 4 upon 7, we will get 6 upon 7. Here sum of two rational numbers is again a rational number, so rational numbers are closed under addition. Similarly, if we subtract two rational numbers 4 upon 7 minus 2 upon 7, we will get 2 upon 7. Here subtraction of two rational numbers is again a rational number, so rational numbers are closed under subtraction also. Let us look about multiplication. If we multiply two rational numbers 2 upon 7 and 4 upon 7, we will get 8 upon 49, which is also a rational number. So rational numbers are closed under multiplication also. Now let us take the division of two rational numbers 2 upon 7 and 4 upon 7, which will be 2 upon 4 is a rational number, but 2 upon 0 is not defined. Such rational number cannot be closed under division. So rational numbers are closed under addition, subtraction and multiplication, but it is not closed sometimes in division. Let us see commutative property. For two rational number 2 upon 7 plus 4 upon 7 will be equal to 4 upon 7 plus 2 upon 7. So we can say that rational numbers are commutative for addition, but it is not true for subtraction, as we can take 4 upon 7 minus 2 upon 7, which will not be equal to 2 upon 7 minus 4 upon 7. But it is true for multiplication. Let us take 2 upon 7 multiplied by 4 upon 7 will give same result as 4 upon 7 into 2 upon 7. In division it is not properly true, as 2 upon 7 upon 4 upon 7 is not equal to 4 upon 7 divided by 2 upon 7. So rational numbers are not commutative for division. Now let us see associative property. For three rational numbers 2 upon 7, 4 upon 7 and 3 upon 7, we can add first of all 2 upon 7 and 4 upon 7, and then we add it into 3 upon 7. We will get the same result, as first of all we will add 2 upon 7 plus 3 upon 7, and the result will be added in 4 upon 7. So rational numbers are associative for addition, but it is not true for subtraction, whether it is true for multiplication, and again it is not true for division. So we can say that rational numbers are associated for addition and multiplication, and they are not associated for subtraction and division. If we add 0 to any rational number such that 2 upon 7, we will get 2 upon 7. So we can say that 0 is an identity element for addition of rational numbers. Similarly, if we multiply any rational number by 1, we will get the same rational number. So we can say that 1 is an identity element for multiplication of rational numbers. Similarly, if we take any negative number of a positive number, then subtraction of a negative number and a positive number will be 0. We can say that some negative number is an additive inverse or negative of the positive rational number. Similarly, if we take reciprocal of a rational number, the denominator will become a numerator and a numerator will become a denominator. So the product of the rational number and its reciprocal will become 1. Let us know about the distributivity of multiplication over addition for rational numbers. For any three rational numbers a upon b, c upon d and e upon f, a upon b in bracket c upon d plus c upon f will be equal to in bracket a upon b multiplied by c upon d plus a upon b multiplied by e upon f. This operation is known as the distribution of multiplication over addition for rational numbers. Now let us see how to represent the rational number on the number line. Let us represent rational number 3 upon 4 on the number line. Step 1. Draw the number line AB and divide the part between 0 and 1 in 4 equal parts as below. Step 2. Count 3 parts from 0 towards 1. The third part is 3 upon 4 on the number line. Let us represent rational number 5 upon 4 on the number line. 5 upon 4 is one integer 1 upon 4. So, draw the number line AB and divide the part between 1 and 2 in 4 equal parts as below. Step 2. Count one part from 1 towards 2. The first part is 5 upon 4 on the number line, which is also one integer 1 upon 4. Let us find 4 rational numbers between two rational numbers 1 upon 4 and 3 upon 4. First of all, take the multiplication of denominator with 3 in both the rational number 1 upon 4 and 3 upon 4. It will be 3 upon 12 and 9 upon 12. Now we can go for 4 rational numbers between two rational numbers 1 upon 4 and 3 upon 4, which are 4 upon 4, 5 upon 4, 6 upon 4 and 7 upon 4.
So friends, if you like my video, please like and subscribe. And if you want a suggestion on any topic for explanation, mention them in the comment section. Stay tuned for the next video. Goodbye.